was a great movie.
What's this?
That's the TARDIS, a time and space interdimensional vehicle the Time Lords travel in. Who's up for some time travel this evening?
Oh, they're so cool.
So, this is typical of what the Doctor wears. I see a lot of bow ties. Bow ties are cool. Tell me, Uncle, just exactly which Doctor does Big Sis represent?
Aw, that's so cute.
Aren't you happy with it?
Big Sis, when I said you could choose your own Doctor Who costume to wear in this episode, I was expecting something more appropriate. Something the Doctor would wear.
You sound like Dad.
I do believe it's Gallifreyan. It certainly looks futuristic.
Well, I like it. So what do you got?
I got the old school Tom Baker look, complete with Hannah's scarf. I also like your hat, little sis. Hats are cool. But what's up with this enormously long scarf? Why does a Doctor need to be so eccentric at times? It's part of his character dynamic. You need something to separate him from the previous Doctors. Speaking of eccentric, what do you think about what I'm wearing?
Ooh.
Certainly more fashion savvy than the previous Doctors. You just need a frilly shirt like John Pertwee to complete that ensemble. Okay, gang, where should we travel to? Or should I say, when? When in time should we explore? Hey, how come this blue box we're in is smaller on the outside? It just seems smaller on the outside. In actuality, it's bigger on the inside. That's how you should refer to the TARDIS, as being bigger on the inside, not smaller on the outside. Wait, what? The space inside this phone box is actually somewhere else dimensionally in time and space. I'm not even going to ask how that's possible, but what I'm going to ask is this. For a time machine, there are a lot of knobs, lever, buttons, and switches here. Flying a time machine isn't like bombing something with a ballistic missile. You can't just set coordinates and be done with it. No, you have to push a certain button. Like this one here, and you push that button next to you, robot. This one? Yeah, sure, that'll work. And little sis, you turn that knob in front of you halfway around. And now, big sis, you push a button also. Time travel is extremely complicated and must be done in a precise and orderly manner. Big sis, I think that was just an indicator light you pressed and not an actual button. Try pushing something else. Great. Now I just pull this knob down like this, and we're off. I think that was the lever to the front doors. Oops, wrong lever. Hey, we each set something from our side of the console. The 4 things you need to set the 4-dimensional coordinates in time and space. Oh, then it's just like bombing something with a ballistic missile. Did the Time Lords actually intend to have 4 people to operate each TARDIS, one on each side of the console? You literally would have to run around this whole console to push all the necessary buttons by yourself. For a very sophisticated piece of equipment, it's not very ergonomically designed. Most spaceships have all of its navigational controls in one place. I could rewire all this for you, Uncle, and create just one set of buttons for you. And are these the view screens? They're so tiny. I can take down some of those giant pie plates off the wall and put up a really big theater-sized monitor. Doctor Who worked with a very limited budget, which gave the show its unique brand of character. Those tiny monitors and large pie plates are now just a part of the show's unique character. Some of the stories of the last few series were really good, rivaling the quality of today's movies. Doctor Who could be built into a movie franchise like Star Trek. The BBC would have made a fortune if someone had put some of those better stories in the theaters instead of on TV. So, have we arrived at our destination yet? No. The TARDIS hasn't been fully activated yet. The center console tower is supposed to move up and down first and make a loud, strange, grinding, scraping noise. Try moving that big lever up that's right next to you, robot. This lever? A little oil will fix that. Fixed it. So, where are we? I don't know. I just told you to push those buttons off the top of my head. What? You could have sent us right in the middle of some star or even to a black hole. Come on. You know better than that. Most of space is just that, empty space. You can randomly set the console a billion times and never get remotely close to anything. Then if it was so random, how come we're exactly here and not buried deep inside the planet, or 100 miles above it, but exactly lined up along the surface? Oh, the TARDIS makes minor corrections like that to keep us safe. Okay, let's see what this place has to offer us. We can come up against some Daleks, or a troop of Cybermen, or even the Master himself. Where's little sis?
Oh, they're so cool.
Where do I sit? They don't look menacing at all. Okay, gang, start pushing buttons, turn some knobs, and then pull that lever, robot. Little sis, no, don't turn that knob again.
What are you doing?
Don't turn it back around.
I don't know.
Little sis, no,